So question 9 says, two positive ions each carrying a charge q are separated by a distance d. If F is the force of repulsion between the ions, the number of electrons missing from each ion will be, you have to find, and E be the charge of an electron. So you have to express it in terms of E. Okay. So first of all, okay, let's see here. There are two positive ions. Okay. So first of all, what we will do here, we will assume that the force, what is the force? The repulsive force between the two ions having charge q will be F equals to K, which is 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught, Q1 carrying a charge, each is carrying a charge q. So Q1 is q and Q2 is also q. So q square upon the separation, which is d square. Correct? I hope this is clear. So K, Q1, Q2, that is this. And what is K? Let's write, because the final expression, if you look at the options, all are having 4 pi epsilon naught. So let me just write it in another way, 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught q square upon d square. Correct? This is our Coulomb's law. Correct? Now what is the charge? So charge q is nothing but Ne, where n is the number of electrons. If you remember from first chapter, quantization of, okay, charge, n is the number of electron, E is the electronic charge. Let's substitute here. So force F will become 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught. Q is nothing but Ne whole square upon d square. I hope this is clear. Now let's take everything on the other side and find the number of electrons which are missing. So n we have to figure out. So let me just make it simple and write it here as F into 4 pi epsilon naught into d square, and right hand side it is n square into E square. Okay. Now let's take E square on the left hand side. So F into 4 pi epsilon naught d square whole divided by E square, that is equals to n square. Correct? Now what we have to do? Now we will find the n. Root of n will be how much? Root of n will be root under F into 4 pi epsilon naught d square upon E square. You can take out this d and e, but since in the options we don't have this d and e out of the root, so the correct answer must be option C.